welcome back to episode 2 of my Forever World, and this episode we'll be working on our starter base, actually properly this time. And if you look behind me, I've not done much. I've just added a little to-do list board and a little path up to it. So if we go over, so I'm going to do this at the start of every episode, so I'm going to put down what I want done for the episode. So the one that's in the glow ink is the main thing we need to do. So this one is our starter base, and I want to try at least to do at least an hour or two mining almost every episode. That's either if I put some clips in or not, but I want at least to that just to keep up. And then this episode I want to get just a little sheep pen just to start on the sheep, just ready for when we get the resources. I want to make an automatic sheep farm. I want to, after I've done the base, I want to create a safe path going from a little hut all the way to our sheep starter base, because I think I'm going to keep my farms in this area while my starter base is there. And then just a small one, just a horse first, saddle for my horse, and that will probably include adding a section for the horse to live, maybe, but I just definitely want to do that. So maybe big things like make the starter base, create the path, or something small like get sheep, get a saddle for my horse. So I'll say once I've completed it, I'll empty the sign off so I know that one is done. And I'll say anything that is the main is going to be in the glow ink. It's nothing big or special, just a little area above, and obviously I just added a little path texture towards the cows and chickens, and I've done a tiny bit more breeding with the cows. I think I'm going to breed on one more lot and then kill some off. Chickens I'm going to wait a bit to I've got at least a few beforehand. Any eggs I get, I'm just instantly hatching them off. So this is what we'll be doing in this episode. And also each episode I'm going to start by writing down what's going to be wanting to do. So here's the start of my starter base. So I've got all the posts and pillars down for the rough shape just to get started. So if we go to free cam, this is the size that it will be, and this is the front door area, and also each of the other gaps of windows. And the reason there's stuff on the back because I've not started that yet. And once I've finished all the roof and the sides of this, I'm going to work out the back once everything's done to figure out what would look best. So I'll probably have one side of this little bit is like crafting furnace, one side is like a little bedroom type area. This back will be like storage, because I'm going to need a lot of storage. And then obviously probably once I finish all that in the future, I'll probably do a bit of below, so like a little extra storage below. And then obviously, like I said on the to-do list, make a path going all the way down to where all my farms and stuff will be. So all my farms will probably go all in that area, and then we'll see my main base here, and then from there we'll see what else I'm going to end up making and building. Right, with all the stuff now, all my materials, my axes, let's get right into the time lapse. inside's finally done. So, well, not done. Forgot my window. Got a glass in here. I'll need 4. We'll quickly put. I thought I'd put this one in. There we go. So I decided on the back to have the same windows as them facing each other, so they're the same, and then just one bigger one in the middle with 2 just blank spots, so that can be like storage sections. I've got the floor just simple outlining as stripped oak, and then also the middle just normal oak slabs. So I've got some flowers. I'm just going to end up. So every now and then I'm just going to add like odd flowers. So I'm not adding the lanterns in yet because I need a bit of iron. But go for mining, and then I'm going to get quite a bit of iron, so I've got enough for tools and stuff like that. Put you there. So all around, I'm just going to have like a bit of leaves just around, and a bit of grass as well. I'm not going to overdo it with the leaves. But I think some places like here I want it quite big. Like it's overgrown. Don't want to get too close. I'm going to make a path going out here. So this is what we've got so far. Just got a bit of leaves and flowers just to add a bit of decoration. I'm not having it too much everywhere. Bit of flowers. It's not completely done yet. So I'm going to add lanterns when I get enough iron after the mining trip. Not done the inside yet, but I'm going to plan on having some storages in these sections definitely. Have one section as a bedroom, maybe that one or this one. Yeah, I had way enough resources for this, but I'd rather have more than enough. And I think the next bit is doing the inside. So I've started the inside, and so far it's still bare empty. First thing we see is storage, so I've just got 3 in a row. I'm using the shelf to see what's in, so we go left to right, up top to down. So obviously the left is the top, middle, right, bottom. So I'll say stone, dirt, don't have anything that one. Oak, like logs, any wood. Probably have that as more wood. That's supposed to be in there. Then that's just like any flowers, leaves, or anything like that. Glass and any other stuff that will fit in that food in that bottom one. But this one will probably just be more wood because I'm gonna have a lot of it. This one will probably armor, tools. Not sure about that one yet. Any ore, all these will probably be ore. And obviously whatever I get we'll put in there, and also I'll have more storage in this area. If I come to the right, this is going to be like a little bedroom area. I'll have like any other storage stuff in there, anything that's important. I'm kind of one of these chests as like a, say if I died, I've got a lot of stuff, so like a set of tools, set of armour, food, shield, just in case I die. I'm going to have actually both of these have the same type of setting, just in case I die again, because that's most likely going to happen. And anywhere with a torch will be a lantern once I've got obviously that iron. And then if we come onto this side will be our crafting or a quick area. So here will be like quick fuel, so I'm going to have some leaves, coal. I'm going to have like quick, easy to craft, so I'm going to have like wood and a little bit of wood and stuff like that in there. Got furnaces when I've got the stuff. I'm going to make 2 of these into blast furnace. I've only got 2 smokers for food. I'm going to keep 2 just for anything else. Got a quick little water source, and then crafty tables. I put one of my brewing stands there. So I'm going to say fill this area up with stuff that I probably need crafting and anything like that. And then I'm just going to slowly fill this area up if I get too crammed, I'll probably make a underground area as well. But I'm going to keep it open like this. Because usually I'm in nice tight houses, but I want this one open. So yeah, that's what I've done inside so far. And as the time goes on, I'm going to fill it up more. I think that is pretty done. So if we're going to come on to the bold to-do list. So also we are known from the start of the episode, our main goal was to create a starter base, which I think that is pretty much done, because obviously the rest I'll just be doing throughout. So we take this, make our starter base, take that off. If I read, yeah, and done. So that one's done, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm going to come back, and I think I'll probably do. I'm going to leave that one later. I'm probably going to I'm going to go mining, because I'm going to need some blocks for the path, because I think I'm not sure what I'm going to make the path out of yet. I don't know if I'm going to stick to the typical stone andesite or go for the dirt path, and we'll see which one looks nicer, or a different type of path. But I'm going to need gravel. I don't need flint. I don't need flint. Give me gravel. Need 4. And take dirt. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, it's 2 gravel for coarse dirt. I got some flint on that. So I'm either make a coarse dirt path or an andesite cobble path, or andesite gravel path. I'll see which one looks better. So I'll be right back, either during the mine if I find anything, or after when I've just finished my mining trip. So I made the sheep pen, so I'm going to go about look for some sheep. So while I'm looking, pretty sure I've seen some around at that area. I've planned stable, and it's going to be placed right next to my starter base. There's 1 sheep. I'm trying to find 2 sheep, just so I've got a breeder pair. And lucky for us, we've got 2 right next to each other. I don't care about the colours or whatnot, just wanted a breeding pair for when we start our automatic sheep farm. And the cow's coming with. After I've got these sheep in, I'm going to start making the stable. There we go. The cow can stay in for a bit. Baby sheep. Aww, so cute. So I've got most of the materials now. The noisy cows. So, oh yeah, gotta do some at first. So we come to our to-do list. So get sheep, got our sheep, got the pen. We'll take that off. And I did this before, so I'll take this one off as well. So I've done a little bit of mining, mostly got a bit of iron. I got 5 diamonds, but I don't want to get any more because I want to get a fortune to get the rest that's around us. So I've got enough for a pickaxe and an enchantment table when I'm ready. So this next one, I'm going to on the get a saddle for a horse, which obviously included adding an area for them, which is my stable. And then the last thing before we finish off the episode, I'm going to do that, create a path. So if we come over here, so I've already used some of the iron I collected from that mining trip to create lanterns. There is 2 at the back that I still need to add, but I ran out of lanterns. And then I've put them inside as well, if you can see through the window. So I've got my materials here for my stable. Don't know if it's enough, probably will be. And it's going to be here, so it's going to be 2 stables on the side with an entrance in the middle and just a little run on the front. So we're going to get right into the time lapse again, and I'll see you right back after the time lapse. I've just gone and dug out the path going from the starter base to where my farms will be. So when I fill that in, I will be right back. Path is done. I've used the coarse dirt as our block, and then every time there's a jump up, I've used the cobblestone slab so we don't have to jump up every single time. I've left it as night so I could keep an eye on where the dark areas are, so I've just spammed torches for temporary. Else I'm going to end up changing them into proper lighting or hidden light. Took off the path sign, so now our to-do list is completely empty. So that will be it for this episode. I've completed everything that I wanted to do. I'll do a little tour at the end of what we have done. To go through everything we have done, so we've done our sheep. And then also we've done our path going all the way up to our starter base. So that's the path leading up to the starter base, and obviously that was our main task to do. Obviously we're not completely finished inside, but like I said, that's going to be doing throughout when we need more storage and stuff like that. Moving on to our horse, because the other task is also get a saddle for horse. But this is what we've done in this episode, and I hope you enjoy and hope to see you again. Bye bye.